This is day 2 of building the craziest B5 A4. Today, this comes out. Start off by taking these 3 Phillips heads off. And we're gonna pull off this clip right here. Time to break some sketchy clips. Finally got the stupid breather hose off. Took a minute to fiddle with. Ejector rails are out after just using some H5s. Disconnect the manifold and the clips. Yesterday I got a little bit ahead of myself and started taking a bunch of stuff apart and stopped recording, but there's a 10 mil here, 12 mil here, and a few more 13 mils to take off the AC compressor. For the turbo manifold, there's 3 bolts right here that are 17s, and then for the manifold connected to the block, it's a bunch of 13 millimeter nuts. To remove the power steering pump, it's 3 12 millimeter bolts and then an H5 on the back. Everything around the manifold is just an H5 hex. Unplug a bunch of wires and clips. Pull off the 13 millimeter nuts on the tops of the motor mounts. And all you gotta do now is just pull out the bell housing bolts. All the bell housing bolts are now out. Some of them were kind of a pain in the butt. One more thing that I would say would make it a lot easier whenever you're pulling out the motor is disconnect the downpipe once you have all the bell housing bolts out and you start pulling it back. It gives you a lot more room to play for disconnecting those bolts. Well boys, I started pulling out the motor. Found a few other things that I have to disconnect. Got a little bolt holding this bracket on, vacuum line, a couple clips here, and then this hose right here. And then everything should be pretty much clear. One more thing you do have to do is disconnect the ground bolt on the starter. Under the turbo, there's a ground to the body. Make sure you disconnect it. And here she is, the motor is out.